Yeah. First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for the opportunity I have to live life with these dudes and watch them grow and struggle and just keep fighting and persevering. And just so proud of their effort and their togetherness. The results is not what we wanted, but I see a group that's continuing to get better and that's not giving up. And, Coach Drew came in the locker room and he told the guys, just keep fighting, keep believing in here, and told them about the time we started the conference 2-8, and everybody had given up on us. And then we finished the conference 9-9, won 3 games in the Big 12 tournament, went to the Sweet 16, beat Creighton in the second round when they were, I think, a 3 seed or a 2 seed or something, at McDermott. Just like this thing can turn, just have to keep believing, keep fighting, and we're healthy, right? We're healthy physically, and I feel like we're healthy mentally and spiritually. Like our guys they've got a lot of fight in them, and great adjustment by Coach going to the zone there in the second half. Thought our guys executed our offensive game plan early and made them have to switch to the zone. And we scored more points in the second half than we did in the first, so it wasn't a matter of points. We just got to figure out how to get stops down the stretch. And so that's for us as a staff to look at and see what we could have done differently. And then be able to figure out how to draw more fouls and not foul as much, put them at the line as much also.
Questions?
Jerome, just another game where you don't score much at the end. What's going on there?
Ball's not going in the hole.
What about on the other side? They obviously ended with the flurry. What do you think you guys could have done there?
Yeah, I don't know. I have to go watch the film and see. They went to a middle ball screen, getting VJ the ball, either getting downhill from the middle or coming off of a floppy action so he can curl. And he had a couple really great drives where I thought we were there, and he just made a big time play and finished or got fouled. And so I have to look at it. I just know that we were unable to down the stretch to really keep them out of the paint, and they were able to pick on what they wanted to pick on. So we got to look at that.
Jerome, do you just have to almost tip your cap when a guy gets going like that? And that's the first time he's like really exploded for a lot of baskets. Can you wall it up more, or when he gets going like that, do you feel like there's not much you can do?
No, it's hard to score if you don't have the ball. We were switching to deny so that he didn't get it, but our switchers weren't as good as they need to be, and players, when they see the ball go in the hole, the basket just gets bigger and bigger, and so to tip my cap to him. He made plays that he's supposed to make and that they needed to make. We didn't do a good job of taking it away.
Jerome, welcome back to Waco. What were your overall impressions of the Foster? That's a place that some might say you held out a hand and bring it here.
Well, honored that anybody would say that I had any little bit to do with the success of this program and what they built here, and to see it for the first time, and see back all the stuff that we spent all those hours talking about and adjusting and stuff. It's really cool. It was very loud. Obviously the student section behind the goal and the cupcakes. So it's exactly what we always put it together, thinking about is what we wanted to be, and so it does provide a great home court advantage for them.
You mentioned the difference in free throws. Could this be maybe a learning opportunity for the guys to learn how to adjust to the way a game is being officiated?
We're going to learn from all of it.
And then how pleased were you just with the punch you guys threw to start off the second half, forcing Baylor's timeout?
Yeah, when we forced the timeout and then came out and David picked up his third foul on the thing, and that just kind of changes because he had to go to the bench, and then they went on a little run from that. And did a good job in the first half of like rotating guys so that I could play Coleman and David a lot more in the second half. That was a goal, and but with the fouls, it just changed things.
Jerome, what went into the decision to use your timeouts early tonight?
I just didn't want to get away. Like, I mean, you can't win the game early, but you could lose it, and you could just feel the energy in the building, and just was trying to like do what I could to stop the run, and then hopefully we could go out there and make a bucket or get to the free throw line or do something that would help stop the run. But I just didn't want to get away because I knew like we're challenged to score the ball, right? That's so we've got to play the games in the 60s, and the lower in the 60s, the better for us right now. And so didn't want it to get away, but it did.
And just so I heard you right, you said Scott Drew came in and talked to your team?
Yeah, so Drew came in and talked to me.
Did you invite him in, or?
No, he came. That's my brother, man. I absolutely love that man. He loves me, and what I was more proud of anything is like for our guys to see what like the relationships in this game, right? Like because it's a game that we do, right? The types of special relationships that you could have that transcends wins and losses and all of that, and he was emotional, and because he loves me and he knows that I love him, and I wish, like I do, I wish this for my staff, I wish this for our players, that they could experience what I got to experience with Scott and John and Coach Driscoll and AB and Jay New, and just everybody who was together, and Lee Mills, man, the love that we have for each other, the support that we give each other, how we care about each other's families. I wish everybody could experience that, because you can't put it into words. And my prayer is that I could do something that would allow our guys and our staff just to feel a little bit of that, and take it with them wherever they go, because it's just unbelievable, man. It's just incredible, and I hurt when they lose. I hurt when they struggle, and I rejoice like I won when they win. And not tonight, but most, but it's just a special thing, and so blessed to be able to live life with Scott and continue to live life with them now, and everybody else I was on staff together with, and just how Grant, just how we love each other. So.
Well, one more. You've referenced that season before where you got off to a rough start at Baylor and turned around late. Is there a turning point in that season that you can remember that you can kind of push this team toward?
Yeah. Hey, so we're on the road at Oklahoma State, and Kenny Cherry's hurt, so he was like our only, really our main ball handler, and so Gary Franklin and Brady Heslop have to play the point and some stuff, and we are down 1 or 2 with like a minute or 2 minutes to go, and Gary hits a step back 3, and we go up 2, and then they come down and score and tie the game, and then we come down, and Gary hits another step back 3, and we're up 3, and then we get a stop, and we win the game. Like, it was just unbelievable how we won the game, but it just, the belief, right? Like, we was just trying to get them to believe. The only way you can get a winning streak is you gotta win 1, and that 1 win, you could just see the life, and now Kenny comes back, and we get on a little roll, we start getting some chemistry going, and but it is the win gives you this extra gear, gas, to like just keep going, and that's where we're right there that we gotta get that win, but we have to go take it. Nobody's giving it to us. We gotta go take it, and we will. So.
Anything else for Coach? Okay,
Thank you.